We're live. Hi, everybody. That was almost perfect timing with the music. Hello, welcome back to ESP, Enchanting Sorcery Productions Presents. This is Stormwatch Night, featuring MCDM Kingdoms in Warfare. We're scaling the Spire. I'm your host, Essie, or Erin Spencer. My pronouns are she, her. And we're doing a little bit of shenanigans here in the Dale Lands of Faerun. Some Kingdoms in Warfare, some 5e, some Darkhold, Secret of the Zhentalar, a little bit of everything. So we're going to go around the table, and we are Sans, D tonight. Isabeth and Tara is still out, and hopefully we will have D back at the break. Fingers crossed. Shakes hands in the air at ISPs. Tech gremlins abound through the ISPs. But tonight, to start, we do have Ange playing. Well, Ange, why don't you go ahead and take that away? Who do you play in our Stormwatch campaign, Ange?
I am Ange. My pronouns are she, her. I am playing Thamus, your lovable Oath of Redemption paladin, defender of the universe, if you will. Thamus's pronouns are she, they.
Awesome. Thank you, Ange. All right, and we have Nick/Husky and Amberthist. Hello. Who are you? Who do you play in our Stormwatch campaign?
A fourth name, I play Clematis, Scamperpaw, the Hirangon Barbarian Sorcerer, Wild Magic for both.
Awesome. All right, thank you. And of course, hopefully if D does get back, we have Abigail Willowshire with a little bit of a some magical shenanigans going on, some sorcerer warlock stuff, and then we have Simeon. Jeff, hello. Who are you, and who do you play in our Stormwatch campaign?
Good evening. My name is Jeff. My pronouns are he, him, and I am playing Simeon, the Tiefling Battlemaster fighter, but not the way you think. And his pronouns are also he, him.
Awesome. All right, thank you. And of course, we have one tarot card in the queue from the Syrah. Thank you. We have the Artificer. I'm just going to put that out there, show the card off, because that's a good time to plug and shout out our friends at the Weirdworks LLC. So you can probably, I believe they're going to be at PAX Unplugged. If they are, let's see if I can confirm that right now, actually, while we wait for Nick to get back. Let's go over to X.
I'm here, just figured out my charger.
Right. No worries. That gives me a chance to just shout out some of our friends here. Let's see. I don't see it on their X, but let's see if they're on Blue Sky.
I'll just shout out that PAX Unplugged is this weekend.
Yeah. Check out their Eldritch Overload. It's pretty good stuff. But for the Artificer, can we have, as we're doing the recap and everything, just to kind of get started in advance, can we have everybody roll a d20, put the results in the chat of the Roll20, please, if you don't mind. And of course, that's a good segue to let you know that we do use Roll20 for a virtual tabletop. You can see that right there. Posted earlier in the chat is a link to our friends at ASK2, our music partners. You'll also hear imminently our friends at Tabletop RPG Music. It's just what you also heard during the intro music there. Got all the shout outs going on. So for DM Inspiration, or a luck point if you already have DM Inspiration, who wants to give us a recap as to the story so far as scaling the tower specifically? Let's keep it somewhat of a narrow focus, but wants a little DM inspo for sort of arrival at Shadowdale and into the Scale the Spire episode.
From what I remember, we basically left the maidens to the skies, and we went basically down through the sewers and then up as we're supposed to meet them at the halfway point. And it was basically do we want to stealth our way up or fight everything our way up? And well, stealth was not on our side, and we basically ended up rescuing some prisoners, fighting some guards, and now we've got allies.
It was and it wasn't, because y'all did a pretty good job of dispatching the the Red Plumes thus far. Some of you, though, of course, that are in heavy armor, it's there's a little, it makes a little, you know, noise. So
we're doing some
we had
Batman
one.
shit.
yeah,
We had one floor of successful sneaking and one floor of decidedly not.
well, this floor is going very well based off of where we left off last time.
Yep.
Did you want to add anything else, Ange?
That's about what I got.
All right. Well, DM inspiration for you, and yes, I'm with you on the hype for PAX Unplugged. Do we have a Jeff and an Amethyst at PAX Unplugged? I can't remember officially off the top of my head.
No.
Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Sadness. You should. I highly recommend it.
Yeah,
if
it's a lot
you
of fun.
Can get there.
And that's
It's one of those things where I would love to, but yeah, this is peak season for me.
Time and
Right.
money, I understand.
Understandable. And we don't have Jeff either, right? You're not at PAX Unplugged?
No, unfortunately, rather, it is on the wrong side of the country from me, so I am unable to attend.
It is sad. Sad news. But if y'all want me to pick up anything or check anything out for y'all, feel free to DM me. And also, we have a PAX Unplugged channel in our community Discord server, which is a plug for the Discord. So you can join that.
I might be attempting to do a short live thing from PAX Unplugged,
Ooh,
but
that would be
because I
cool.
got asked by our main host, but that depends 100% on technology.
Well, if you need some assistance or some guests, let me know. I'll be sort of wandering about the convention. But for the tarot card pull there from the Artificer, that's 15 from Jeff, and I believe that's the highest. Jeff, could you go ahead and roll a d4 for me if you don't mind? And I'm also going to go ahead and switch the music bot. While you do that.
1d4, I got a 1.
Oh, why? I think the song just ended. Maybe we can, no? Is it, not gonna play the song? Oh, I think I remember what happened. I think when Ange said it got really loud, I think the ASK2 track had stopped. And it might have played the other one.
I just assumed it
No.
was me and lowered the volume lowered it on my end.
Let's try again. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you have to just disconnect the bot altogether. I don't know why, but sometimes that's the only way to really get it to work. Okay. So, yep, this is where you had left off. Artificer. And you said you rolled a 1.
I did.
Oh, okay. And y'all officially swore a blood oath of assistance for the sisters, correct? I believe.
I think so.
Just nothing too crazy. Just I think a little palm blood.
It's nothing binding, you know.
I don't remember that, but
Yeah.
that's not to say we didn't.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we recited something. It
Yeah.
was like something a lot like just kind of a camaraderie thing more than anything else.
I think you are correct. Alright, I'm gonna put this guy sideways because he got hit with the sleep. Got hit with not quite the big sleep, but a heavy sleep.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say you
Diet
have
sleep.
Yeah.
That's right. Did I do that or did Abigail do that?
I think Abigail did that. But we're gonna put we're gonna have Abigail and Tara just double check and secure the lower 2 layers here, along with Junior. But that leaves an Inquisitor and a Battle Mage and an Assassin at your command. So I think to balance the scales here, y'all could probably take command of one of the 3. It's kind of perfect. You sent the 4th to protect some of the prisoners and help them escape, but we can have Abigail and Tara doing that as well. So who wants to? There is no wrong answer.
If I remember correctly, the assassins went off together.
Yeah, it was Simeon and the assassin both went off together.
Okay.
Because this is us on the next floor. Yeah, this is on the second floor.
Yes. All right. I'm going to say it can be edited and controlled by Thagan. And I will say with the tarot card, with the D20, you landing on, I'm going to say at some point on this floor, there may be an element of the Shadow Tower that you can interact with. Piece of ancient tech that can sort of help you in your current endeavors. Piece of ancient drowish tech or artifice, more like ancient magic that can that's sort of how it interfaces with the Shadow Tower. You know how lots of old magic is intertwined with sort of like sort of industrial, sort of cog like sort of magic tech, something like that. You may be able to find something like that on this floor. But in the meantime, I have an assassin here. And Simeon, I gave you control of that assassin. You should be able to move them about the map. So yeah, you're just going to go to edit sheet directly, and then you should be able to control it. And I'm going to say, yeah, Thamus is up in the room along with Clem. So we have a battle mage and an inquisitor.
I've got no strong preferences either way. Clem, you got any thoughts?
Inquisitor always sounds fun.
Okay. All right, I'm going to give you control of the Inquisitor. Clematis. There you go. And once you get control of the sheet, you should be able to just hit edit sheet directly, and that should bring you to where you want to go. And I'm going to share it so you have it right there. If you're looking for, if you accidentally close the tabs, y'all, you'll be able to find it in the House Dhuurniv tab, specifically. So, yeah. But anyway, call back to the, just hit edit sheet directly. And I'm going to do it on my end just in case, too. Okay.
Okay, and then what do we need to do with the edit sheet directly again?
You should have control of it. Edit sheet directly just allows you to see the sheet.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right, Inquisitor. Yep.
Yep, got it. All right, awesome. And then we have a House Del. Well, actually, I gotta rename that. House Dhuurniv. That was the only one that wasn't renamed.
I think
House
I
Dhuurniv
lost
Battle
it.
Mage.
I cannot find the assassin on my list because I did close it accidentally.
Do you have the? It should be on the House Dhuurniv tab.
Assassin. It's at the top. Assassin is spelled with an A.
Yes. House Dhuurniv Assassin. And the Battle Mage, I'm going to go ahead and give that to Thamus. Thamus, you should now have control of a House Dhuurniv Battle Mage. To also change the name of the cogwheel. There you go. There she is. Yep, edit sheet directly. Be able to see it there. There you go.
There we go.
All right. And I'm going to give them all vision, just in case. I should have... $240. Or $220. Okay. And the assassin as well. Vision. Alright, let's say 220. And your token should also have vision now, just in case. Everybody good?
Yes, yes.
Alright.
There we go.
I'm going to go ahead and put that tarot card item on the map. All right, so you are still not in initiative. You have successfully between sleep and between the expeditious dispatch of many of the soldiers still in here. The remainder of them appear to or seem to still be sleeping. And you can hear, however, at the far end of the hall, two individuals that you had heard earlier arguing about whether or not they should be waiting here in a holding pattern and waking up all of the troops, of which one of them seems somewhat resigned to the fact they are in regarding. And he is sort of stuck here, waiting to be called up when there are intruders about. To the point where you can even hear, now being the fact that there are some open windows here, some shouts and distant screams from outside, but it seems somehow muffled by the tower itself, the tower almost acting as like an insulator of sound. You can see some of the sleeping soldiers are sleeping restlessly, anxiously, but being soldiers know that they get whatever sleep they can take. Sleep in shifts. It is definitely standard practice to have a reserve getting rest, especially during the evening. And they're waiting for the command to be called up, which could happen at any moment. So, here we are.
So, with the way we're currently structured, are there sleeping soldiers directly north of us?
There are not.
Okay.
Yep, that room is empty. The big empty.
And we stashed a couple of corpses in the one directly south to us, correct?
To the west, to the west.
West. Oh, okay.
So there's a little alcove here that's sort of like a rest area that has some sofas.
Okay, that's the one we did. Okay.
Yep, some sort of like sort of brown leather sofas. And a bookshelf.
In that case, I think Simeon and the assassin are going to sneak forward, although the assassin is currently glued to the floor.
The two voices we can hear.
Mm-hmm.
What do we want to do about them?
That's a good question. Now that everybody has control of the appropriate tokens, I know, Jeff, you were going to take the lead with the assassin as the other four filter in behind you. So did you have a plan that you had in process? Thamus might be able to jump in on?
Assassinate everyone.
Okay. All right.
Because
Go ahead.
If we wanted to leave them alive, Battle Mage has a decent stealth and spells that can, and good utility spells for handling them without assassinating them. If we wanted to not have casualties, or just you guys run in, stabby stab, and we move on.
The general thought, and perhaps Simeon would have voiced this before stepping out into the corridor, is the fewer we leave alive on this floor, the fewer reinforcements will come when they finally do raise the alarm.
Right?
They are also xenophobic, fascist, colonial settlers.
See, that's Ange logic. I feel like Ange logic is if there's no one left alive, then we did it stealthy, right?
Right.
Thamus, I feel like, would not be happy with all of the killing, but understands the necessity of it.
Okay. And a couple of quartzes in the chat as needed, so we will come back to those.
All right.
Chat, that's funny. The tokens in Roll20 are non-fungible.
Unfungible. Yeah, so I mean, so that's Simeon's basic idea.
Okay.
Is he'll kill them in their sleep, and then if we get seen, slashy.
Okay.
Works for me. I will in that case basically play rear guard.
Okay. You know that they have been, you can see, Simeon, as you kind of stop there, with your passive perception, which is, I believe, 15 or higher, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, all right. With your passive perception of 15, you're going, or higher. You can see from here, just at the corridor. Let me check your sight. As you kind of peer in, you can see enough of both the west and the north and the southern corridors here, your left and right, and also what you've seen from some of the other soldiers that were taken out in their sleep, that it's likely that they were mustered and then they were told to stand by, which means almost all of them went right back to their bunks. Most of them are in half armor, so it's to the point where it would take maybe 2 minutes for them to get fully dressed if the alarm was called. So anything that you do, regardless of position, is going to have +2 to hit, and if you're flanking on them, it's going to be a +4. Just wanted to point that out. Yeah, but they're sort of like, so they have maybe sort of like chain shirts, or some of the leather is on but loosened a little bit. And these individuals down to your right here appear to be less armored than the individuals that seem to be standard infantry. And you can see that there are bows, long bows, positioned on wall hooks in this particular room here. So likely archers.
So Simeon is going to wave the assassin to go south.
Okay.
And tells him 4, and then he's going to go north and deal with the ones up there.
Sorry, 3 south and 3 north.
Oh, okay. Well, he's basing it off of the fact that there's 4 beds,
so
he can see 2 and figure there's 2 more.
That's fair. A fair assumption. All right, so you can go ahead and move the assassin if you would like.
Stealth checks?
Being so close to the voices, it would be another round of stealth checks, yes. But you are unseen, and it's going to be a straight roll for Simeon, especially if you're sending the assassin forward, and the assassin's going to have advantage on that. Ooh.
He gets 20. I get a 14.
That would be, I'm curious now. Let's see. Passive perception 11. Okay. All right. That's good. And let's take a look at, okay. All right. So for the assassin, and then I would like to have Thamus, are you coming up second, or would that be Clem?
That under no circumstances be Clem.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say I'm usually a little bit stealthier, and yeah.
Famous don't do stealth.
All right, Clem, can I get on stealth check from the Inquisitor and from Clem as well, please? If you don't mind. Oof, that's awesome. Is the 25 from the Inquisitor or from Clem?
Oh, I don't know why my mouse, it rolled twice, so it's a 12.
Would you like to use your inspiration to make that a nat 20?
Sure, why not? Okay. And then the 12 is for the drowning.
Ooh, excuse me.
Bless you.
All right, thank you.
Still a passive 11.
Okay, all right. So, that being said, Thamus, if you want to move up with the Battle Mage, please go ahead and do so right behind the Inquisitor. And Simeon, if you're going to make an attack, you can go ahead and do so right now. You're going to have 1 attack.
I'll be honest, I'm not even going to try and be stealthy, so I'm going to stay a little bit behind. Battle Mage can come up as well. We'll put Battle Mage there.
Okay.
So the assassin gets advantage on his attacks. Simeon does not. Is that correct?
No, you both have advantage.
All right. In that case, stabby stabby.
Okay. The straight roll was more for stealth. Okay. All right. And it is a +2, remember, because they are wearing slightly less armor than normal. That would be a 19. All right, you can go ahead and roll with the assassin. Also, the 19 would hit if you want to roll damage with your... And also, technically, it's sneak attack as well, if you have... I can't remember. Do you have a level of rogue? Oh, I think... Did Jeff freeze?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
That's why I went twice.
Oh, all right. No worries. Well, that 19, or the 17 +2, that will hit, so you can roll damage with that. And it's automatically a crit, because they are surprised and sleeping. So it's going to be your second roll. Well, that's the assassin roll. All right, so go ahead and roll your rapier, and that's going to be an auto crit for you.
Okay. So double the 5? Or do I roll damage again? Sorry.
That's okay. So, 5 piercing. All right, so it's going to be big bad damage, because we're using those XP to level 3 rules. So that is 1d8. That's going to be an 8 plus 2 plus 2. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And roll another d6. And your first d6 is max. Oh, all right.
Another one!
But with big bad damage, that brings you all the way to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19 total. Are you going for the one on the left or the one on the right?
How about the one on the left?
You got it.
Apparently 3 ones in a row.
All right. A quick thrust in and out, silent and deadly. Okay. And down in the south, the assassin is going for the one on the left or the right?
It's going to go for the right.
Okay. That'll do it. That is an insta-slash. Just as this is happening, kind of rounding the bend, you see an individual that matches the description on your dossier kind of come around the corner in full plate armor, helmet by his side, red plume banner sort of at his back, and just stops and looks at all of you, and wielding a halberd just shouts, "Alarm!" But that's going to give Clem, you were able to get a successful sneak on that. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a free action for whatever you want, since you succeeded with that nat 20. So initiative would otherwise be rolled here, but as this man is shouting for the alarm and everyone just immediately shoots up and wakes up, we're going to go ahead and redeem some of those clear quartzes and rose quartzes in the chat. But you have an opportunity to take an action before initiative is rolled, Clem.
Would I be able to move as well?
There's I'm gonna say there's an Inquisitor behind you, and you're kind of blocked in there, but you have an opportunity to attack. I'm gonna say not until your turn on your initiative, but you can make an action.
Then I will...
That action could be used to dive or move if you want to do that.
No, I want to hit this guy.
Okay, all right.
I will... I will reach up and attempt to do a Mind Sliver.
Okay. Mind Sliver it is.
Which...
Is it a save? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yes, it's a save. It's a DC 13 intelligence.
Okay. Oop, I accidentally closed out my warrior here. Red Plume Soldier. Thank you. DC 16, you said?
13. I'm not that
13.
good.
Intelligence. All right. Fail.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, he failed. Ooh, wow.
Wow, max
God
damage.
damn.
Nice.
That's some.
That
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's 12
Cantrip, yeah.
psychic damage.
All right.
So if it doesn't kill them, they have minus 1d4 on the next saving throw they make.
Okay.
Before the end of my next turn.
Sadly, this guy has a name. That's probably not going to kill him.
From the next
I
saving
mean,
throw?
all the better.
It's 1d4 from the next saving throw or attack roll?
Yes.
Both?
Saving throw.
Okay, saving throw. Okay, awesome. All right, and you recognize this individual as Sergeant Roy Uxio, one of the, Staff Sergeant. This is the Red Plumes Quartermaster, which is probably why he has been stationed in the garrison of the Shadow Tower. That would be the most appropriate position for him to command the reserves, but he seems eager for blood. And that was a hell of a good attack before initiative, but let's go ahead and actually roll initiative proper now, if y'all don't mind. Show me some innits. And I'm gonna roll for these boys. Don't forget, on the Red Plumes that were sleeping, so the 2 other archers here, and the 2 soldiers here, you're gonna get a +2 to hit by default, because rather than don the rest of their armor, they are going to spend this time fighting y'all off.
Right. How do I roll initiative for the mage? Where is that on here?
It should be to the right of the armor class.
I found it.
Yep.
Blah.
Soldier. Then we have Red Plume archers.
Well, alright.
They are going to be able to grab their weapons, because they're right there. And I don't think I have to roll too much more, other than the hidden man around the corner here, the second voice, mysterious voice. Alright. Go ahead and see what we got for you to make sure everybody is on there. Alright, we have Assassin Theron and Simeon. We have Eurissa. Thamus, what'd you get for initiative?
8. It's in the chat.
Okay. And 8. And what was the in it for the Inquisitor?
Getting there right now.
Oh,
My
okay.
thing's been slow with
No
character
worries.
sheets. $11.
11. Alright, awesome. Very good. Alright. I think we have everyone on the turn order. And almost perfectly enough, the assassin has full assassin as he is going first at the top of the turn order.
Assassinate.
So let's see something really badass here from this kind of wounded House Dhuurniv assassin here. Really pulling his weight. That would bring it to Jeff with the assassin, so take it away.
Alrighty, so he's going to start with Assassinate,
Yep.
and he's going to make his first attack against the guy next to him.
Adventage. It's Rudolph, and also the first clear quartz. Let me see. Go ahead.
That was a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
26, technically,
Okay.
which does 29 poison and 6 piercing.
Okay. Again, just calling back to the chat here, Baba Yaga has a clear quartz and Sarath has a rose quartz. So the rose quartz is going to be handled after, or the second that diplomacy comes up, that rose quartz is going to come into play. And also the clear quartz, I'm going to hold that in the queue in case y'all need it, because there is a NPC here that you will be fighting that you might need the use of that clear quartz. But also, thank you also for reminding us to hydrate, Jeff, because I have not been doing so. And y'all in the audience too, don't forget to drink water and all that stuff. So
And then after dropping his 35 points of damage on the first guy,
Oh yeah, that guy's done.
he's going to take 5 steps and get the next guy.
You got it. All right, opens up that guy's throat by basically just sticking the dagger right in and out, quick and clean kills. The guy just kind of collapses onto the bed. He kind of like gets up, and this assassin just seats him back down. Show me the next attack, please.
It's only a 19.
That will hit, yes.
26 total damage, 20 of it poison.
Okay. And let's see, I think that might kill them anyway, but let's roll the d20, see if they succeed on the con save. They would. So that would be half of that. Poison damage would be 10. Lots of ones there. So that would be 10 plus 6, bringing it to 16. So this one, the assassin kind of just trips and parries a little bit. This Red Plume archer tries to just take the bow and just swings it around, which kind of messes up the assassin. The assassin just sticks the dagger right in his chest, and the Red Plume archer just lets out you can see just the veins inside starting to sort of blacken as the poison runs through this guy's veins, but fights it off and is able to just push the assassin back a little bit, who does a sidestep, recovers his footing, and twirls the blades into a fighting position, which would bring it to... you can move the assassin or do anything else that you want to, unless I believe that's everything they can do.
That's all their attacks, but they do still have some move left.
Okay.
So they're going to move into this bottom room and make sure it's clear.
Perfect. All right, this Red Plume soldier is going to grab his spear. Don't forget you have a +2 to hit on them, but they're going to come at you with a two-handed spear at Simeon.
Roll it.
9.
9.
Just stumbles out of bed. You can still see half asleep, and as someone that was a paramedic for 11 years and EMT for 2, stumbling out of bed when an alarm goes off, half the time you're like fucked up. You're like, what's happening? So this guy just stumbles out of bed, grabs a spear, just kind of haphazardly. You can still see that his eyes are kind of struggling to wake up. Just goes way wide. You're just able to kind of parry it out of the way, which would bring it back to your turn, unless you want to repost.
Oh, yeah, I was going to repost first.
Repost first. We just did like a auctioneer thing. Unless you want to repost, repost ahead, repost away.
I clicked it. Let's see if it goes through.
Yeah, and I got to repost here, repost there. Let's see.
Ooh, that is the 4th and 5th one in a row.
Oof. Well, you kind of lose your footing a little bit. That's going to give this Red Plume here an opportunity to attack you at advantage when it gets to his turn, but in the meantime, as you kind of stumble into him, you can see him grabbing for a sword, but you still have the rest of your turn.
So on my actual turn, I'm going to go ahead and try and hit the guy with the spear in front of me.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, and is that the one up here or on your right?
Directly in front of me.
Directly. Okay, you got it. All right, that hits. Roll damage. And do you also get sneak?
I do,
Or is it-
because...
okay.
Oh, no. Well, I don't have advantage on this one, so no.
Okay.
But I am right next to them.
Oh, you have to be adjacent. I was wondering if you have like specific a specific thing that lets you add sneak attack as a Battlemaster fighter, but not the way you think.
No, I do not, unfortunately.
Okay.
And
Oh, it's the one straight ahead.
Yeah,
is that
yeah,
why? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would have guessed
Otherwise,
the wrong
you'd be right. That's okay though. All right. But
so yeah, only the 8.
oh, no worries, because the next one up would have been one of the archers, but was destroyed by the assassin. And is that it for
I still
Simeon?
have my second attack.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Second attack. Well, there was the... So you get 3 attacks?
Well, the first one was the riposte from the previous one
Oh,
as a
you're
reaction.
right.
And then I
Yeah.
got 2
Okay.
attacks as a
Sorry.
Battlemaster.
I'm all discombobulated seeing
No
the
worries.
and the roll 20. Yes. So there was a repost and the regular attack, and go ahead and take your second attack.
24 on the second attack.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yep.
9 piercing.
Okay. All right. You bring this guy down to a knee, but you can see him still grabbing for the spear as blood comes out of his mouth as you kind of blood starts to dribble down the sides of his face, but he's still holding on.
And that is Simeon's turn.
Okay. All right. That would bring it to the Inquisitor, as played by Nick.
Yes. I guess. Jeez, they're scarier than I am.
Yeah, Inquisitors are no joke.
I don't think they need to go all out. Well, they can't really move through allies. Oh, well, they can move through me, right?
They can move through you, yes. They just can't end in your square.
I will have them attack 3 times with their Death Lance.
Okay.
Just starting off with that phrase.
Yes.
3 attacks with a Death Lance.
14, 14, 12, and 13. Wow, all those other rolls were nice.
The Inquisitor just kind of runs forward and just kind of takes the lance and tries to summon magic. You can still see that she's pretty weak from the suffering she endured at the hands of the Red Plumes as their prisoner, and just summons the lance almost like a pact weapon. But every time, this Staff Sergeant Roy Uxio, just as he's shaking off the mental fatigue from that mind sliver, just a little bit of trickle from his nose, just kind of does 3 double takes, and you hear this as he just kind of looks up and then just draws this great axe with a little bit of a satisfied grin on his face. Is that it for the Inquisitor?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. All right. So this Red Plume soldier here is going to attack at advantage because of that nat 1 on the repost, and that's going to be longsword, 2-handed with a thrust. 17 on Simeon.
Negative.
Ooh, all right. You're able to just see it at the last second and just take your hand and just kind of slap it away as. All right, and that would be it for him. However, I have some bad news, bears. Let's see.
It's his turn.
Yes. Jumping out from the left, kind of a DBZ style, putting his hands together, right? He puts his wrists together and just kind of forms a quick spell circle. I like the spell casting, kind of like a cross between DBZ and Doctor Strange, right? So, wrists together and then forms a runic spell circle. And there's like a dozen runes to it. It's very intricate. But you can see ice forming. And as it does, as he just kind of steps into view briefly, unleashes this cone that goes down the hallway, is going to hit actually no, the Gek is right, that was the cone, so it's just going to hit the Inquisitor, Clem, Simeon, the other battle mage. Let me see, does the battle mage have counterspell?
Buddies?
No, and I am very not happy about that.
Well, in that case, we're going to go ahead, and the chat's going to love this. But we have some... Alright, so I need everyone to make a... Everyone except the assassin to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, please.
Wait, does that include me? Does that include...
Yes. Yep, everybody. Except the
Alright, so-
assassin. This is a cone of cold. So many ones. Oh, I've got a
Do I
tarot
get
card from Jeff. Let's see if
for
with this
that?
anything. Ooh. Well, hold on. Right, because you cashed on a tarot card here. So before everybody rolls, Well, this is the power of the tarot cards. Before we have from Saroth, we have a special activation on a piece of technology, sort of magical technology from House Dhuurniv, from the Shadow Tower that can be found on this level. So reminder of that, but also from this one. This was a good pull, Jeff. So thank you for banking it. This is the Mystic. This is almost like a wild card for mages. And when the wild card for mages arrives, it can be at DM's discretion. And I'm going to go ahead and say that... Let me check the... I don't think the Inquisitor is a base spellcaster, but the mage can certainly do so. I'm going to go ahead and say that... go ahead and say that Battle Mage Orisa, thanks to that tarot card pull, does have Counterspell.
Well, all right.
Would you like to use that Counterspell? Okay, I'm gonna add it to that sheet now. Hold on. You can. I'm gonna give you all an option. I'm gonna say. Well, actually, I was gonna say you can all roll at advantage or just give her a Counterspell, but it makes more sense to just give her a Counterspell. So that would be a no-brainer.
That would be a no-brainer, because considering I went looking for it specifically to counter that, does anyone object to that being countered?
Oh, go right ahead.
In that case, that's exactly what we're doing.
But I'm gonna say the trade-off though is that because she was a prisoner, I'm gonna say that that's gonna be her last level 3 spell slot. That's the trade-off.
That is fair.
Okay. All right. And I'm gonna say she also probably is down. We'll say 1 level 2. And
Fine.
2 level 1s. That's good for a counterspell. 2 level 1s, 1 level 2, and she's at a level 3 spell slots. She was also imprisoned here for a bit, so that makes sense.
If that's the trade-off for a perfectly timed counterspell, I'll that's fine.
All right. So as this energy actually disperses and you all say fuck, but it's essentially like you see the magic dispersed, but rather than checking to see if you're all still alive, it almost feels like you had a snowdrift blown in your face by a strong gust of wind. If that happened, you would just be like so there's ice and snow like all over this place now, but it's again like somebody just with an industrial machine or something just played a prank on you, and there's snow in your face. And the Battle Master just grins in satisfaction at seeing that. And this guy just says, fuck, and moves back, ducks around the corner, not technically leaving their space, but it's going to have some cover there. And I guess that will be it for the Battle Mage. I'm going to go ahead and subtract that level 5 spell slot from this guy. That's fantastic. All right. Well done with the and for that tarot card to land on that, whew! All right, Thamus, you're up.
All right. Where can Thamus go? Because Thamus has now had enough of this nonsense. Okay, no one.
Ooh, Charlena, hello. Hydrator Dice Right. Thank you, everybody.
Simeon's far enough away where that wouldn't have been relevant
Hydrate.
anyway.
Thank you for that. I'm very thirsty tonight.
You know what?
It's all the turkey we had leftovers tonight.
Let's see.
Too much sodium.
Alright,
I know it should be water, but
I can't get
tea's close enough.
I can't get close enough to actually do anything. Which way has enemies that Thamus can actually get to?
So you can move through any space, you just can't end in a space. So you could push through every space here and end in this space if you wanted to be between the mage and the staff sergeant, or you can move up here. That would be exactly 30 feet of movement.
You know what? Let's do that.
Up top or on the bottom?
Let's. You know what? Let's go to the bottom because
You
we are
got it.
taking out. We
Yeah.
are taking out the. We are taking out that mage.
Good thinking. I would probably do the
Um,
same thing.
And it's really a matter of.
Yeah, now is the hour of hydration. Thank you, Trillian. I needed to hydrate. Oh, I do miss Bull Rush. Yeah, Bull Rush is cool.
First things first. Am I? I don't have flanking on this guy, do I?
You do not.
That's fine. We're going to hammer this guy.
Because he is cowering behind a wall, because he's a soft, squishy mage.
Except that first attack is going to be a complete and total failure. Because I assume an 8 doesn't hit, even
8
on a
does not
squishy
hit.
mage.
He just kind of ducks down, and the warhammer just clangs against the back of the stone. You can see a big piece of the stone just crumble to the ground.
Let's try that again. Attack number 2.
Let's try it.
Oh my. The temptation to burn the inspiration.
Do it.
Yep.
Do it.
Yep, we're burning inspiration
Yeah!
on that. 'Cause 1 failure, fine. Nat 1, no.
Okay, all right. We still
And
have
another freaking 2. What the hell?
what?
That
Wow.
was a 2, a 1, and a 2.
Just
I thought I was getting all the bad rolls.
no,
tonight.
this guy is strangely nimble. He's very flexible.
That being said, okay. Alright. Bonus action. Bonus action, give me a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Okay, from the mage.
From the mage that I am attempting to murder and failing.
You got it. And what saving throw again?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. 13?
13 fails, and
Nice.
he is now frightened until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so was that the roar?
That was.
All right, so I like to picture you just missing this guy, and this guy getting kind of arrogant and cocky, and you missing him, but then you just roaring right in his face, and him being like, ah, eep.
Yep, I was gonna save that, but.
Here's
And
my, ah. I love the little frightened marker.
that's what I got.
Okay. All right. Well, the good news is he is frightened. That would bring it back to Clem. What you thinking?
I'm thinking. We're going to.
Got my Red Plumes battle music queued up.
I say to heck with it all. I'm
To heck with
gonna.
this.
I'm going to. So Thamus moved through that one. So can I move to the other side? Right over here.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Go right there.
Mhm.
And I'm going to. Reckless attack. I was like, do I have that option yet? Yeah, reckless attack. I'm going to reckless attack with my hand axes.
All right. Taking the hand axes out. Ooh, also, I see you in the chat. Jeff, you are right. As this Red Plume Archer is trying to, just real quick, I just want to back up because we did miss
Sure.
something. As the Red Plume Archer is sort of preparing to his next attack, he just kind of just summons up the strength to get the bow off as he kind of squares up with the assassin in the south here. But as he does, he just kind of slowly does the Frodo thing when he gets stabbed with the with Shelob's stinger, and then just drops dead. Because we forgot to add sneak attack. Sorry about that. Thank you for pointing that out. All right. And back to you, Clem. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
And 11? 11 plus 2?
Yeah.
Because you are flanking
no,
with...
It's an 11. Oh, okay. Well,
Yep.
there you go.
Yep.
13.
13 just clanks off of this heavy plate armor. The guy barely even turns back towards you. 14.
And 14.
Yeah, just... Nothing.
Every attack just misses. Alright.
Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
fine. I'm about to get out my physical dice.
Anything else for Clem?
Nope, that's it.
All right, that brings us back to Battle Mage Eurissa, as controlled by Thamus.
Okay. You know what? Let's see. We have spells. If I'm not... Mage Armor's a bonus action, right?
Mage Armor, I'm not sure, but it's very likely that she would have done that prior to getting up here. So I would say that that's one of the spell slots that she used of the 2 missing level 1 spell slots. So she's probably at 15.
Okay.
I always give players and NPCs the benefit of the doubt.
All right.
Mage Armor.
In that case, then...
But if you want to say that she precast it as a precaution, then I'm going to say that the mage also precast it. That's the trade-off.
That's fair.
Okay.
Squishy mages be squishy and need them.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and subtract that spell slot.
All right. Let's see. Do I want to do that? You know what? From where she is standing. You know what? We're just gonna do something. We are going to... We're going to Witch Bolt the big bad guy.
All right. Witch bolting the big bad. You got it. Show me Witch Bolt.
I love a paladin having Witch Bolt. That's fun.
That's...
It's from the Battle Mage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the battle mage. Okay, sorry. I was like, wait a second. Okay, that works.
I assume a 21 hits?
Yeah, that does indeed hit. As she launches just a bolt of lightning that just kind of stays as she kind of channels it, and you can see her just holding on to that lightning leash as she just... All right, and that's going to hit for 3 first time around. But she can, of course, repeat that damage every turn.
Beautiful.
Would you like to move her behind some cover?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we're gonna...
I am a benevolent GM.
Uh,
Do you have pizza? Can you send some my way?
Yeah, sorry, that's
Share
why
the love.
that's why I'm a little distracted, because I was surprised with it.
I think that's an empty room or a room of dead bodies. Room of dead bodies. We'll hide there.
Yeah, the
Okay.
first ones are all dead. Well, the second ones are all dead too. Well, except the ones on me.
There is like a leash of lightning so that people know where she is, but that's, I mean, she's behind cover though. That's the important thing.
Exactly, behind a wall. But that's pretty much her turn.
Okay. All right. This guy just having the armor bounce off of him is basically going to ignore the flanks for now. And it's going to say some pretty disgusting shit as a trigger warning. It's just going to look at this Inquisitor and be like, how many times do we have to teach your kind the same lesson? And just take out the battle axe. And I know, they're xenophobic fascist assholes. Is going to
Oh, this is gonna be relevant.
Yes. This gonna be not at advantage. I don't think he's flanking with anyone. Nope. All right. Against the Inquisitor. The one does miss, but yes.
How damaged is the Inquisitor?
She was okay, but then, not at full health. She was okay, but then she just took 2 magical great axe slashes to the chest. And she just and resets with the great axe.
You know what?
Yes.
I'm gonna use my reaction
Okay.
and say Thamus is taking that damage instead.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so as the weapon hits, she's shocked by the impact of it, but the wounds it's just a flesh wound kind of a thing. She just is surprised, and you can see almost like this time almost slows to a crawl as there's this flash of light just for a moment, and then you see the same wounds appear as like an X slash on Thamus's chest, as Thamus just with like a little growl roar, and you are going to take 23 slashing damage.
Okay.
Seeing that, he's going to turn to you and just... I see how it's going to be, little lion. And is going to, yes, leave you. You can go ahead and take an opportunity of attack if you want for both the Inquisitor and for Clem. As he's going to move.
Do it. Do it now. Where's my...
He's definitely going to risk it.
Okay. Ooh. I forgot I had that. God.
Well, that was pretty good. Did you miss something the last time?
It's something I could have done that I should have that I'll just do next turn instead.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair.
Can I try to grab him, like a grapple attack?
Not for an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Well, actually...
It's fine if not.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Sure. Go ahead and make an athletics check if you want to do that instead. I don't see why not.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. And I always say if it makes sense, I'll go with it.
Then a 20.
All right. Yeah, no, you just grab him you basically grab the back of the armor by the neck cusp and just hold him there, and he just almost trips. And just kind of turns towards you. All right. Well, that will be it for him then. That will bring it back to the assassin.
Alrighty. Now that this room is clear, and so is the room behind him, he's going to move 20 feet to right behind Simeon, and sees the sergeant there right in front of him, and is going to throw his vicious dagger.
Okay. And
if this lands, he gets sneak attack on it.
Yes, he does.
Bet you an 11, however, doesn't. Does it have an advantage?
No.
From friends in combat?
Well,
no.
actually, he's a rogue, so you can. He was a rogue and he's out of sight, so you can go ahead and make a stealth check. Not at advantage because he's engaged, but go ahead and make a regular old stealth check for me.
How about a 22?
Okay. Yeah, that would give it advantage, for sure. Well,
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that because that's
okay. That's
terrible, or a luck rather.
All right. Yeah, don't forget you all should have some luck points in there, and also y'all still have a wild card. Y'all still have a wild card to be used from the Wild Oracle. One of these is yours. One of them belongs to Heaven's Fire. One of them is yours.
After all that, has a 15.
Also, I do like pineapple on pizza. It is very good. 15. That would be 15. Does not hit. But you can use your Wild Oracle if you want. You also have The power pool, you can, the AC you're looking for is 18. You can take a die from the power pool if this is going to be a big attack. But, or you can use more luck points. If you have more luck points, you can use them.
It's not that big of an attack.
Okay. So you're going to just pass for now?
Yeah. So
okay.
He's going to throw the dagger, luck out the window, it bounces off his armor. And then after all that, he's going to turn around, and the last attack is going to be short sword on the fellow next to Simeon.
Okay. The one in the corner here?
Yep.
All right, you got it. Show me short sword attack
and
there.
I think I've got advantage on that one because I've got friends in melee, because Simeon's there.
That would be a...
Or just a +2?
Plus... Oh, you would have to have flanking for the +2 bonus, which would be like opposite, direct opposite. It's kind of at a weird spot, so I would say not at advantage.
Okay, so just sneak attack because...
But yes to sneak attack, no to advantage.
Melee.
Yes.
Okay.
But he can poke around in the chaos. All right.
How about a 22?
That would hit. Let's see if it succeeds on the con save. Yes, so it's going to take half poison. But he does get sneak attack.
So 20 points of sneak attack damage.
24. Yeah.
4 points of regular damage, and then however much left is from the poison.
That'll do it. So he throws the dagger, bounces off the armor, but then just kind of spins around the corner with one hand on the wall and just deftly in between the chaos here, just you see a short sword thrust in and out of this guy's chest, just like right through the heart between the rib cage. This guy just holds his chest and rolls out of bed onto the floor, kind of collapsing onto Simeon. Is it for the assassin? Would the assassin like to move?
The assassin, I think, will take another 5-foot step back in the corner.
You got it. All right, that would bring it to this Red Plume soldier who is on his last leg, is going to try and thrust a spear over at Simeon for a 5, which would
Incorrect.
miss. All right, and that would bring it back to Simeon. Do you, unless you want to repost?
No.
Okay.
Simeon is not going to repost.
Can I get a
He's
repost? Yeah,
in
repost
this.
it. All right. End it. Yep, that'll do it. Roll damage. All right, and with a third fillet, right through the throat this time, and quick and clean, just like the assassin, and just drops very non-dramatically, kind of like slowly just collapses to the side there. But you have the rest of your turn, Simeon.
Simeon still has his 40 feet of movement, so he's going to try and press forward into the melee.
Also, for the pizza and pineapple in the chat discussion, I also like anchovies and jalapenos together. Pineapples, anchovies, jalapenos. That's my favorite. All right.
Pineapple.
I'm going to move to there.
That would give you... That would give the staff sergeant an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So at the 27 should have been on the first roll, so I'm going to take the higher one. That's 16 slashing.
Alrighty. 16 damage. That ow.
Wait.
All right.
Are you within 5 feet of me at this point?
I am. I'm 5 feet behind you.
In that case, then... Field Medic. When a creature within 5 feet of you takes damage, you can use your reaction to make a medicine check. DC of the check is equal to half the damage taken by the creature, or 10, whichever's higher.
Okay. So that would be a 10. DC 10
And
medicine check.
DC 10 medicine check.
Because we're looking at 16 slashing, which just
And
succeeds.
that's
Okay.
an 11.
All right.
On a success, the creature regains a number of hit points equal to 5 plus character level to a maximum of half the hit point max.
Damn. All right. Which would be y'all at level 7, right?
Yep.
All right. So 12. And also that is from, if you're curious as to what Field Medic is, that is from Kingdoms in Warfare. That is one of the specific domain traits from being a martial regiment. Somebody can choose the Field Medic trait, which is a pretty cool system, if I do say so myself. All right.
I have finally gotten that to be good.
Is that it for Simeon?
Trying to think if he wants to use his bonus action on the tactical marshal. Speaking of things, but I
Yeah.
don't know anybody who needs to move
Speaking
right
of.
now.
I think everyone's got pretty kind of good position.
I probably can't use myself as that because that would have prevented the attack of opportunity. But anyhow, nope, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. And that would bring it to the Inquisitor. Followed by the Mage.
Inquisitor, that's
Yep,
Nick.
that is, yes. Nick, you there? Are you with us? Okay. Want to make sure. No,
Sorry.
that's okay. There's some stuff there. I know pizza's
There's
pizza's
a lot
important.
of spells. No, there's a lot of spells to work with.
No, it's totally fine. And pizza is very important. I would also probably be invested in said pizza.
I will.
100%.
On the topic of pineapple pizza, one of my favorites is pineapple with garlic and ricotta cheese.
Ooh, okay. That sounds pretty good. Not the.
And with bacon, if you like your meats.
I do like bacon on pizza.
Pineapple and bacon is delightful.
The old standby.
We're gonna go with a 15 for inflict wounds on this person. I don't know if flanking assists at all.
So it has to be sort of a direct parallel.
That's fine.
But a 15 does not hit. But
Actually,
that would be a.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
If it is, are you, Clem? If you are you attacking that guy?
Wait, sorry. Are you? Well, Clem is using the Inquisitor.
Yeah,
So
the
it wouldn't-
Inquisitor is attacking.
Yeah.
Never mind. I thought you were using your ability and subsequently was going to say, wait, we are flanking, but
No, I would love if Clem had inflict wounds, but he does not.
Also for
fair.
For Simeon, for everybody here, there is also a steely silver orb positioned on the table in this room that appears similar to one of the orbs that you saw in the caverns, the Dhuurniv caverns.
Aha. Ooh.
Seems like it was being held by Staff Sergeant Roy Uxio.
Oh, what's the range on that?
Is it on that table behind Thamus?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Damn it. Okay. That's the $1 million question.
But I think other than the inflict wounds, that's all that my Inquisitor can really do at the moment.
Would you like to use a luck point or inspiration or your wild or any of your power pool dice to bring that to an 18? Luck point, inspiration, wild, or power pool die.
Clem does not have any luck points anymore.
Oh. that is sad news.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay for now. Yeah, no, I think that'll be it for the Inquisitor.
Okay. And are you subtracting spell slots from her sheet?
Yes,
Okay,
I
awesome.
am.
So she tries to just lunge forward, and he just kind of slaps her hand out of the way. And that would bring it back. Do you want to move her, or do you want to keep her there?
No, I'll definitely keep her there, yeah.
Okay, all right. The War Mage is terrified. Let's see.
And surrounded.
Yes. He is going to disappear. And the other mage cannot see him, so she cannot counterspell. He is going to Misty Step, because he knows the layout of this building. 30 feet back this way. And is going to then... launch a cantrip. Firebolt. In the general direction of the Inquisitor for 1 fire damage.
Yay!
And basically the flames just kind of fizzle out, but that's going to be it for him. That would bring it to Thamus.
All right.
Oh, and does he repeat the wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn? From the fear?
No, it's just until the end of my next turn.
Okay, which
It's
is now.
removed.
Okay, and it's your move.
Which is this is the start
Okay.
of my turn.
Did you remove the health from the Inquisitor already?
I did.
Okay, alright, just wanted to make
All
sure.
right.
Sorry, force of habit.
So
No, you're fine. I
NPCs.
just wanted to make sure I wasn't doubling up, even if it's only one.
all right, you know what? First things first. Let's go with Thamus's gift and Spirit Guardians.
Okay. And what's the radius on that again? It's 15, right? 15-foot radius? 25.
Let me pull it up. 15 feet. Around me, 15 feet for the duration.
You got it. And there was something special about... Oh yeah, it's that you have it. So your Spirit Guardians, you can see
Yes.
the form of warriors from the Winter Wolves just surrounding you
Yep.
in that radius. And you roll damage the first time you do it, or is it when they start their turn inside?
When you cast the spell, designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected. So,
All your
That's
allies, yep.
yep. An infected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts turn there, must make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. You got it. Which would
Or
be, yeah, they all, at the very least, all of them, when their turn comes around, they're going to take the damage. So it's a wisdom saving throw they have to make every turn?
Wisdom saving throw on a failed save, 3d8. Radiant on a successful, it's half.
Awesome. Okay, so Spirit Guardians goes up, and it's difficult terrain, you said? Essentially half movement?
Speed is half movement, yes.
Okay, awesome, awesome.
And I don't. And that's my action.
Okay.
Do I have any other kind of bonus action nonsense? I don't think I do. I think I used them all.
All right.
Can you take a 5-foot step in front of him?
I could, but I could take a 5-foot step, but why? Because because I think I'm gonna just stay where I am.
No, that's fine. Cool.
Because it actually does set up Clem.
That is
Oh,
true.
right. Clem's
Yeah.
right after you. Right,
Yep.
right. Okay, never mind.
I'll try.
Okay.
I haven't landed a hit. So-
Neither
That's
have-
all right.
For the record,
He's
neither
tough.
have I.
He's a boss.
Well, actually, no. I hit with my spell save, but that was it.
Yeah.
And I hit with the battle mage. So
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go over to, if that's it for Thamus, let's go over to Clem.
Yeah. Might as well just go into a rage.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna rage and we'll see what Feywild nonsense
The
happens.
rage. Okay. And do you roll on any tables the second you go into your rage, or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it, do I roll or do you roll?
No, it's for me.
Okay,
I roll
okay.
I roll a d8.
That's right. You have your own table, your rage table there. Okay.
So with a 5, I guess energy is gonna start crackling from my body, and I feel more of an inspiration to attack this dude recklessly.
Okay.
Because there is threatening magic that is erupting from my body. Which mechanically, if anyone hits me with an attack roll, they're going to take force damage.
Okay.
So after that, I will grab my maul, if that's okay to free action switch from my hand axes to my maul as I start raging.
Yeah,
If not,
I usually let people change out weapons anyway. It's not a big deal to me, so that's
okay.
fine.
Alright, yeah, just recklessly swinging my maul straight down to try and hit this guy with this damage.
You got it. All right, show me them all.
16 to hit.
+2, 18. That would hit. Yes.
Yay!
As you just kind of drop the axes in your in your sort of holsters, so just and just a quick, and as you bring it down, that's gonna hit for 13. Nice, with a crack right into the armor as you sort of cave in some of his plate armor, and you just okay.
And other than that, yeah, just raging, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Alrighty, and that would bring it to the battle mage, Urissa, as handled by Thamus.
First things first. You know what? We're gonna use its action to just deal the 1d12 damage from the Witch Bolt.
Okay.
So we'll do that. So that's the action.
Okay. Little jolt there.
And then...
Yeah, the witch taser. Yeah, I like that.
Yep. And then she's... Honestly? I honestly see no reason for her to leave this room.
Okay.
At least for now.
Okay.
So she's done.
All right. So he's going to go take Spirit Guardian's damage, but he's going to roll first. So go ahead and roll Spirit Guardian's damage for me. And he's going to roll his Wisdom saving throw as he starts in this.
Finally, something that's higher than a 3.
What's the DC? Spell save DC? For Thamus?
Wisdom saving throw.
Should be on page 3. If you go into the Roll20 on your character sheet, if you just tab over 2 spells, it should say up on the very top what your spell save DC is.
14.
Okay, he just succeeds. He's going to take half of that. He matched it. So he's just going to bite through the searing radiant pain and is going to just raise the axe, kind of shoulder it, and just look at Thamus now and grin and bring that axe down ×3. So that is going to be 27, 26. 26.
Well, shit.
For a total of... Yeah, this guy's no joke.
Yep.
10, 20, 30, 38, 44 damage.
Okay. Thamus is still Thamus is still standing.
Wait, hold on. Sorry,
Barely.
I'm bad at math. 38. 45, sorry. 45. But I think you're still up, though. 45 slashing.
I am at 1.
Oh my gosh.
You're at 1? Because
I am at 1. Because I ate the other stuff earlier.
Oh, wow.
Staff Sergeant.
Nope,
I found my stuff open for you.
We're good. That just means I've got to burn. That just means I'm burning things.
Okay.
I'm burning all of my healing nonsense next turn.
And he is going to second wind and regain 20 hit points.
Gross.
As he just kind of roars right back at you. I know this guy sucks. That would bring it to the assassin. Also, reminder, there is a House Dhuurniv orb sitting on the table right next to you, Thamus, as well.
Yep. Unfortunately.
You don't know what it does, but it's there. And you were told that.
Son of a gun.
You were told that
That's
you were
what I wanted to do.
You were told that you would be able to interact with some of the technology in here because you swore an oath to House Dhuurniv, and that is like sacred magic.
Yep.
But Jeff with the assassin.
The assassin is trying to make a thought.
Fair enough.
I think the thought is Geek the Mage.
That might be helpful.
5, 10, 15. And 2 attacks
Okay.
with short sword.
Yep.
Did he know I was in that room? Do I need to make a stealth check?
Yeah, you can make a stealth check. Well, actually, I'm gonna say you would have to be. If you want the advantage of that, it would have to be a ranged attack though, because he would be able to see you coming.
Okay.
So.
He's got a light crossbow.
Okay.
So yeah, he'll step out and light crossbow.
All right, that would be at advantage. With sneak attack.
Does a 15 hit a mage with mage armor?
Yes, let me see if he has shield. He does. And he's going to use it. Yep.
So second one not at advantage because he knows I'm there.
Right. But you could get close and just hit with a weapon now if you wanted to.
Number 2.
Okay.
How about a 16?
Bounces off the shield.
Because he still has shield on.
Yep.
Ah, yes.
The
Curses
slow
flood again.
blade pierces the shield.
Yep.
All right.
That's the assassin then.
Okay. And that would bring it to Simeon. Simeon could... Oh, wait. Simeon's in there with the boss. Never mind.
Well, Simeon's kind of blocked away from getting to the boss, though.
Oh, no, you can hit the boss from either here or here.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
In that case, yeah, Simeon's gonna step through Thamus and try and hit the boss on his way past.
Okay. You got it.
And do I count as flanking against Clem?
No, because you would have to like you'd have to like stop and form in position. But
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
That works. In that case, 2 rapier attacks against Deuterino.
okay. Well,
First one probably didn't hit.
Yep.
Second one
Blink.
probably did.
24 definitely hits. Roll damage.
8 points of piercing.
All right, you find a sort of a slit in the armor. You're able to just kind of as he. Okay, 8 piercing. All right.
Oh wait, I did get sneak attack on that.
You
Hold
do get sneak attack on that.
on. 3 more.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna action charge.
Nice. All right. Show me action surge.
So 2 more of those.
Okay.
19.
Yep. 19 will hit. Low sneak, but another 6.
And a
All
16.
Right.
16
Nice.
probably does not.
6. Thamus, if you want to be displaced a little bit, if you're willing to let Simeon kind of nudge you over, I'll give you that on the 18, but it's up to you if you want to coordinate. You can do it right back to him too next turn if you want.
Sure.
Okay, you can.
That's fine.
You can totally shoulder check each other. All right, so.
Oh, I'm killing him. No, you're killing him.
That's what I'm gonna do.
No, I made it so. I made it so I took all the damage. You guys kill him.
11 more from the last attack.
You got it. As you kind of just every last bit of strength in you, you just summon and just kind of screaming. You can see the rage and the intensity in Simeon as he just rapidly thrusts 2 more in and finds just perfect spots in the armor to masterfully start carving up the sergeant. You can see a little bit of blood coming out of the side of his mouth there. Awesome. Anything else for Simeon?
Nope, that's gonna be Simeon's turn.
All right, that would bring it to the Inquisitor.
Let's try to hit with one of these attacks, because, you know, all the other attacks hit hard.
Well,
Wow,
the,
where were
yeah,
these earlier?
the first and third definitely hit, so roll damage on both.
That is...
Woo. Yeah, a lot.
25 and 24.
All right, so 14 piercing.
And
And
that is going to be
35 necrotic.
35 necrotic, and that is 35 reduced from their maximum hit points.
3. Oh, I need a calculator for this.
You're welcome, math.
4, 3 minus 5, 108. All right. As the Inquisitor just screams and just rapidly throws these psychic glances, almost like Psylocke from X-Men, just and 2 of them go right into the side of this man's armor, as you can just see the muscle beginning to fade from his body as this wraith scream almost takes over this Inquisitor's scream, as she bloody just lets this primal scream out as she just takes both of the blades from her palms and just holds them at his side as he just and she just pushes them in a little bit harder. But that would bring it to the War Mage, if that's it for the Inquisitor.
That is absolutely it. 3 attacks.
Okay, all right.
Is the War Mage in the Spirit Guardian range?
No.
Fair.
Yeah, he's all the way back here in the hallway with me.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is going to Misty Step again. 30 feet this way. And yeah, magic missile at 4th level. 23 points of damage on the assassin. It's just all these blades. You can see these knife-like magic missiles just impacting off of the assassin for 23 points of force damage.
Ow.
And that would bring it to Thamus.
Okay, first question.
Mm-hmm.
To chug a healing potion is a bonus action, correct?
Yeah, so I do healing potions the cool way, I think. So if you use an action, you will restore the full amount of health on a health potion. If you use a bonus action, you'll have to roll for it.
Well,
so like
my primary action is going to be to burn my lay on hands and heal a bunch.
Okay.
Bonus action was just going to be to roll dice and heal more.
All right, sounds good. And do you have a regular potion or a potion of greater, supreme?
I think it's just...
We had some stock of interesting health potions earlier that we had not used. I don't remember.
Oh. I have a med kit with 20 charges, and I have 1 potion of healing left.
Okay.
And that's... oh god, I don't remember what that is.
2d4 plus 2.
On that full action heal, does that provoke, or is that just an action?
No, it's just an action. If you use an action to down a health potion, you heal for the full amount of whatever that health potion is.
And of course, on the healing potion, I roll a pair of freaking 1s.
Yeah.
But... however, with the lay on hands...
but that would be 4 total, because it's 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
So you'd be healing
and
4.
now I'm back to over half. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Now the question is, do I want to...
What's your maximum health HP that you have?
Max would be 74.
Okay, just wanted to check. Make sure you aren't missing out.
No, I took a lot of damage, and I accepted that.
Okay. Are you using all of your lay on hands?
Yep.
All right. Thamus just glows brightly, and the wounds begin to close. So what's your HP at right now?
40 even.
Nice. All right.
Now the question is whether or not I want to shove Simeon out of the way.
You totally can.
Or do I want to go around... ooh. Based on positioning, I can go around and get to that without provoking.
Yes, you can.
Which is exactly what I'm gonna do.
All right, so you're gonna... the only way you can do that without provoking is you would have to end here.
That's... however we're doing it, I'm purposely not provoking, but I want to be within reaching spot of that.
Okay. Do you want to use your free object interact to touch it?
Yes.
Okay. Thamus just kind of sidesteps or just kind of through Simeon, but before, as you can see, Staff Sergeant Roy Uxio squaring up for an attack, Thamus just reaches out, touches a new hand, touches the beacon. All right, but she puts a hand on the beacon, and you see that this silver orb ignites with sort of this purple flaming light, and there is a pulse that sort of gets sent out through this tower, and you can see this sort of what looks like shadow flame just channeling itself into Thamus. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that and show you what it actually looks like on the GM layer, on the token layer now, and on the map layer. And Thamus, you can go ahead and give yourself the benefits of a long rest as you touch the House Dhuurniv orb. And that was from a tarot card right there. As you are, yeah, everything. Spell slots, lay on hands, everything. You are going to gain the benefits of a long rest.
Very nice.
But once you have activated the restoration orb, you cannot do so for another 24 hours. But you are going to heal the full. And let's go ahead and take a break there, because it's 11:37, so let's go ahead and take 10. We'll let Ange do that. And then it will be Clem, followed by the Battle Mage. So let's take a quick 10-minute break there. 11:48, we'll be back, and we'll see y'all around that time. See you soon, everybody.
Set it.
Okay. Bye.
Beautiful.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Main overlay. That's what I want. There we go. All right. We'll turn the other bot back up. Okay. And we are back in combat. All right, we were just, we got caught up talking about what we do in the shadows. Great show, by the way. All right, so Thamus, you get the benefits of a long rest. I'm going to heal you back up to full.
I already did that.
Awesome, awesome. And that would bring us back to Clem and our boss fight here.
Clem? Seeing that Thamus looks a little bit reinvigorated, he's gonna keep doing what he's doing and reckless attack.
You gotta show me a reckless.
Why did I get shoved back there?
Oh, I don't know. That's weird. Well, you are now back in the proper spot. I think I might have accidentally oh shit! Okay.
He
All
finally
right.
does something
Natural
good.
20. Let's go. All right, show me big bad damage.
There's the Dread
Big
Lords are
bad
in the
damage
chat.
rules. Ho ho! Hello, it's Avalon.
Avalon, I did a nat 20.
Whee!
Avalon, we miss you.
Ooh, that's what I was looking for. We still have, by the way, from earlier, a clear quartz and a rose
Whoa.
quartz, but that doesn't yet apply. Those haven't
I rolled,
clicked in.
So I rolled max damage on the additional damage.
Oh. Okay. Hold on. So that would be 2d6, 12, 13, 14, 15, plus 12 is 27.
Oh, you're giving me the max on the other one. That's right.
Yeah.
Crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
13,
27 plus my
14.
rage is a 29.
So 12, 13, 14, 15, 25 is 27, 28, so 29 total?
Yeah, 29 total damage from this
All right.
one
Woo.
hit.
All right, well, let's see what else we got here, because we got a couple things else from Amelon. Amelon.
Amelon.
The sorry, criticulous. Yes, indeed. You are the lucky charm, Avalon. We miss you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Merlin peeks out.
Smells the air. At least we have Merlin. Okay, so going back to who got the benefit from the first tarot card? That was Simeon, I believe. So
Yep, Simeon got that one.
let's have a reroll. Let's do another rollies from Ange and Nick, and it's basically going to be preference of choice.
I got a 4.
Okay. All right, and
One
show me a
D20.
Yep, show me a D20. Good
Yeah,
old-fashioned
beat a
D20.
4.
There's the nat
Woo!
20
Oh wow. Okay.
on something meaningless.
Well, tell you what.
No.
Roll again. If you, and I'll
not
let you
meaningless.
keep that roll 20. That roll 20. I'll let you keep that nat 20, but you can re-roll on this one.
And we'll just keep it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay,
we'll
all right.
Keep it.
So
I laugh. I couldn't roll that for an attack to save my life earlier.
okay.
Is more where I'm laughing at. But I'll keep the 20. The digital dice have decreed.
You know, I'm just gonna give you the best one here. I mean, technically, you're gonna have a choice, but I think this is the best one. You're gonna either have advantage on your next magical base attack, or with your spirit guardians up, that's gonna give Roy Uxio disadvantage with the wizard card. Or you can take a +5 temp HP and +1 to your +1 to your AC for the remainder of session. But I think it would probably, and if you're planning on smiting,
The plan was to smite originally.
yeah. If you burn the spell slot, since you just had a long rest technically with the orb, I'll give you advantage on that attack if you're planning on using a smite, regardless of whether or not it crits.
That was the plan.
Okay. All right. If you want to cash that in with the wizard card.
Yeah, we'll do that on my. When it gets back down to me, we'll do that.
Okay. All right. And then that would be Nick. You can have your choice of either +1 to AC until the end of the session, or +5 temp HP, whatever you prefer. From Avalon.
I will go with the. My AC is a 15. I'm gonna say I'll go with the temp HP. So 5.
Yep. 5 temp HP. You got it.
Thank you, Avalon.
Yeah. We love seeing you. Thank you, Avalon. But that is still technically our turn, so.
In terms of bonus actions, I think I will just leave it there. How fucked up is this guy looking?
Those necrotic lances kind of fucked him up, so he's looking pretty hurt.
Okay, especially after
That was
I just
yeah.
crit on this dude.
Yeah, that was the big dramatic. So your maul essentially just you heard a thwack. It just kind of cracked his jaw. His jaw's like beginning to swell, and he's got blood coming down his nose and out of his mouth. I think you knocked a few teeth out, and you can see his form is a bit withered from that traumatic moment where Inquisitor Aerith just kind of shoved those 2 psychic blades into both sides of his kidneys, basically. So he's looking pretty fucked up.
I guess I will do. How many sorcery points does that take? I'm going to. As much as I want to, I think I will just. Oh, I can do a bonus. I'll do a bonus action with my War Mage. I will add magic damage to it because I should have done that before the hit. But
Okay.
I'll add a D4 of some type of damage.
Okay. Oh, have a good night, Avalon. Thank you for stopping by on Stormwatch.
Avalon,
We appreciate
Bye,
you. We miss you.
Avalon.
Bye.
I'm gonna match the necrotic damage, so no, it's wrapped in necrotic damage.
Okay. For an additional 6.
No. The necrotic damage that's being. I was rolling to see what type of damage.
Oh, okay, okay.
So the next time I hit with it, it'll have necrotic damage added on.
You got it.
So no additional damage this time.
Okay. All right. Anything else for Clem?
Nope, that'll be it. Just prep to slam this guy some more.
Okay, that would bring it to Battle Mage Urissa, who I think can just use that lightning one more time.
Yep.
Okay.
That is exactly what we're gonna do. Let's roll 1d12.
Okay.
And then we're gonna move
10.
her-
All right. Wow.
We're gonna-
He just starts to like drool mixing in with the blood. This guy's fucked up.
We're gonna move her up in here to get a different vantage point.
Okay. And is that it for the mage?
Yep.
All right. Staff Sergeant Roy Axio is going to disengage.
He should make a will save. a
Yes,
whiz save
yes. The will save. That's will save is 4th edition, right?
Yeah. Or Shadowrun.
That's right.
However,
Yes.
make a unless he moved, make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. No, that's that was
Oh, he
a
was
catch
moving.
from. Yep. So that is going to be a 19. So he succeeds.
19 passes.
So half damage on Spirit Guardians.
So
still
another
six.
6.
6. Okay. All right. As he just kind of, his skin is starting to like melt off now from the radiant damage, and he is going to disengage and move 25 feet in this direction, and is just going to run into the assassin and just shout. He's going to use his 6 seconds of speech to just shout up down the hallway, just, "Inquisitor! The beasts have been released from their cages!" And that would bring it
that
right
makes me real angry.
to the... Yeah, no, this guy's a piece of shit. And that would bring it to the assassin.
So non-lethal is not an option anymore.
Yes, yeah.
Nope.
No, Red Plumes are xenophobic fascists. They deserve to get the axe, 100%. We are bashing the fash, and this guy is the fash.
Sadly, that means that Theron has no advantages or disadvantages on this roll. But
Okay.
Stabby Stabby is going to be the name of the game.
Let's see. Off the armor. And again, off the armor.
214s.
Yep.
I'm going to
Not
use that
quite.
inspiration point.
Well, it is your turn next, but if you want to use it for you...
I think it'll be more fitting if you know, if Theron gets the hit.
Ooh, give yourself DM inspiration for that. Hell yeah. You can have that DM inspiration right back.
About a 21.
Yes.
So 26 poison. So go ahead and make that con save.
Uh-huh.
And 7 points of piercing.
It's going to be 20
That is
plus...
a fail on the con save.
20 plus 0. Yep. Yeah. How does Assassin Theron want to do this?
Yes.
With his short sword, as you know, the staff sergeant is yelling out, he'll just sort of reach out and just do a stop thrust straight into his neck, and whisper in his ear as he sees the light sort of fade from his eyes, "House Dhuurniv is free."
Oh, I love that. That's so good. Yeah, just a quick little... It does like the cinematic jump with like the up in the air and just like with one arm out and then grapples him to the ground like with the weight and then whispers that. So perfect. I would give you DM inspiration twice if I could, but make sure you have DM inspiration checked off for that. Outstanding. And after this fight, we're going to be able to get to remove... officially put an X through another one of the commanders, and that would bring it back to Simeon. There's still a mage skulking about here in the tower.
Somewhere around here, I gotta go find the darn guy. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can just get to the assassin with my move.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be able to do anything, because if I take a double move, I would just get up in the mage's face.
That makes sense. I can see why you would not want to do that. So where would Simeon like to go?
Go get your long rest.
Yeah, Thamus could say something like that in character, yeah.
I was going to use the tactical marshal to give one of my 60 feet who can hear me. Yeah, you can do that. So yeah, tactical marshal. I'm going to have the assassin move, take a half speed, so go 20 feet directly south, and then Simeon's going to go get his long rest.
Okay. All right. As a new hand touches the beacon, that you see that another one of those pulses, and that sort of shadow flame slowly envelops around you, and you gain the benefits of a long rest, but you cannot do so again until 24 hours of in-game time has passed.
Alrighty.
And that's it for Simeon. That would bring us to the Inquisitor. Your Inquisitor, not theirs. Because apparently there is someone here. Apparently there's someone here called Inquisitor.
Inquisitor.
Yeah.
I can't see anyone else.
There is a mage about, but is a mystery.
is a mystery where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a perception check to get an idea of where they went?
Sure. DC 18, because they're way on the other side of the tower.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Clem even saw the assassin go a direction.
No, we were very focused on all the other
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah, you're around the corner. Yeah, you're around the corner anyway. Yeah.
28.
Yes, likely this way. So, in the main hallway to the south by the door. Yep. Down there, you can see the assassin making his way over there to try and do a little stabby stab. And a tarot card from Baba Yaga, which may be a benefit to you. And what would you like to do with the Inquisitor?
Are they backed in a corner?
Yes,
Okay.
but they are misty stepping around the place.
Gonna use suggestion.
Okay.
Which the spell save is a DC 18. DC 18. Wisdom save.
Okay. As she begins to whisper on the air, just in Drowish, you can see the little ripples around the area. But within a moment, this war mage just holds out a hand, and there is
Don't
a
do it to
clashing
me.
pulse counterspell.
Dang it!
I was gonna have a fun,
Owie.
sexy moment. Okay, that's fine. Then that'll be it.
Okay. All right. That would bring it to... He is going to... Misty Step. "30 feet this way. And... It's a slippery mage. Probably Firebolt on Inquisitor Aerith for 2 damage. And it's gonna run up the stairs and disappear.
Dang it!
It's up to you.
I've been in the stairs to stop him.
Would y'all like to leave initiative or maintain initiative and follow him up the stairs?
Is there more we need to do on this floor before we go running after him?
Not that's obvious. But
Everybody
you,
needs to touch the banner and head up.
yeah, you do have a long rest orb. Orb.
All right.
Orbeez.
In that case, yeah, I'll go up.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna maintain initiative. So go ahead and make sure you're counting your squares. You can absolutely just dash too, since y'all, Thamus, you've officially had a long rest.
So that
Let me
would
see.
dash would be double move.
I'm gonna see exactly. Hold on. I'm gonna place him on the other screen real quick, so I know exactly where he is. That was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. 3 squares from the top of the stairs. All right, Thamus. Go ahead and take your movement.
Dash would be double move, right?
Yes. Yep.
Which means, if my base move is 35 feet, Double that would be 70, which means I can get all the way upstairs.
Oh, well, you have 70 feet of movement?
If I
Damn.
dash.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Base is 35, and if I dash, that's double.
Okay. So let's do 45, 50. 5, 10, 15. Okay. Yep. 25, 50, 60. Yep, you can. I had to account for the stairs, but yeah, you can get all the way up the stairs.
And how close am I to him if I am now upstairs?
As you are ascending the stairs, you are greeted by 2 guards with spears at the ready.
Okay. Whichever one of them is closer to me, bonus action, make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Bonus action, pop.
All right.
Pop, pop.
I'm just gonna let everyone know the only way to do this is your initiative's gonna disappear, so I will have to just let you know when your turn is.
Okay.
It's something to. I wasn't expecting this, and Roll20 wasn't either, because it's an unfortunate thing that Roll20 has not yet fixed. Unless they patched it in the last thing, but I fully expect the turn orders to vanish. I will let y'all know who's going next when. But let's move over to the library level.
Books. At least
All
they better
right.
be books. They better not be book burners.
There's some books left. But they are probably the type to burn books.
Phrase that.
Yeah. No, these are like full-on horrible fascists that you can absolutely kill every single one and not feel bad about it. They are committed. They are fully involved. Everyone that wears a Red Plumes uniform has fully drank the Kool-Aid.
But
The sugar-free Kool-Aid.
the one closest to me, make a wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Okay. All right. Guard. Yeah, the Red Plumes are pretty good bad guys. Good for punching. All right, wisdom save?
Yep.
All right. And also that other tarot card here I have that is going to be the Sorcerer from Baba Yaga. Boom. Let the bodies hit the floor into the Sorcerer, and that's going to give the next time someone casts a leveled spell, they can have the option to quicken that, which will allow you to cast a leveled spell and a cantrip.
Well,
Or cast a leveled spell as a bonus action, then make an attack.
well, since where'd it go? Well, I had you make the. You failed the save, so he's now frightened until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so you're just roaring at this guard that's up there?
Yep.
All right, awesome.
No need to be subtle now.
All right.
Famous do subtlety? No.
No, I didn't say so.
So you stop at the top of the stairs, see the guards just halt, put both spears out, and you roar right at this guy's face, and he just oh. All right, so bonus action roar and action dash. That's it for Thamus?
That is it for Thamus.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure I could come up with more nonsense, but...
All right, that would be Clem.
Seeing her run off in a full sprint.
Touch the orb first. Get back here.
Clem is dumb and he's gonna run anyway.
In order for this to work, I can't delete your tokens. So Thamus,
Okay.
and I can't. Actually, yeah, I could technically hide them. So let's do that. There we go.
Well,
okay.
I am going to run past. I'm gonna run after Thamus.
Okay. How are you gonna?
But I want to
touch the
Misty
orb?
Step as a bonus action.
Okay.
No, I won't touch the orb.
Okay.
He's very committed to helping. So I'll Misty Step for the 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I will run the other 30 feet to be right behind her if I can, or as close as I can.
Yeah.
But I was 10 feet behind her already, if that helps.
Okay. So with a Misty Step, that would get you right here, just to the left of the dead body from the commander. And then
Cool.
5, 10.
And you know how like sprinters
10,
use a running block
20.
to like kind of push off?
Yep.
I'm gonna use his body to be a running block to get my sprint going. So I'm gonna kick his body back very disrespectfully.
Nice. Yeah, that would give you the extra 5 feet you need to get you right behind Thamus. Coming up on the steps. There you go. And you still have your action.
Okay. Yeah. With my action, I will see everything that's going on here. I will I assume none of these people are surprised at all.
Correct.
So
None of them are surprised. They're about to roll in it
I'm going to
at the start of the turn order.
Given that they are right there, I am going to cast Grease right here.
All right. I want to see if there's a grease sticker. That would be cool.
Wouldn't it? Oh my gosh.
There is! Because I paid for it. And what is it a 10 by 10 square?
It is a 10 by 10 square, yep.
All right, and you want
I want to
to...
get as many people as I can. I don't really see the other person, so it'd more be these two, I guess.
Okay, so right there?
Sure. And I want it to be... It's not going to be anything nice and fragrant like butter. I think it's going to be...
It's gonna stink like ass.
Yeah. It's
like
probably
a peat
going to
bog.
be... It's going to be like manure. Like some kind of very viscous manure that they're just
Okay.
going to slip in.
And I can't remember. Do they roll the first time it's deployed as it goes down?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
When it appears, they have to roll a dex save, and then anyone that ends their turn there or enters it has to do it. So
All right. Dex save.
DC 13.
All right. The scout succeeds. And you remember the scout uniforms. They're red brand ruffians from the original Phandelver,
Yeah.
essentially. But, I mean, it's perfect. They have the red bandana, so it just kind of worked out to be scouts with the leather armor. And then we have the priest. Where are they? The cleric. Okay.
Oh, a cleric. Fantastic.
Yeah. That is gonna be
Gross.
Dex. Yeah. Okay, the cleric fails and is going to
Oh,
do
wild
the
magic also happens.
banana peel slip and slide. All right. Oh, is that one of my wild magics?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah,
Okay,
fuck
my
the Storm
favorite.
Lord.
Yeah. Zoom.
32.
All right. Alrighty. Let's see. 32.
This is
Well,
another
okay then.
cosmetic one.
Let's find out. Bookmarks. Hell, the bookmark. Oh, they're over here. That's right. Edge is weird. Wild magic table. There it is. Okay. 32, you said?
Yep. That's always a good laugh.
As you ascend the stairs, Themis, you hear like a pop, like a, and
Oh no.
Disappears.
What the hell? I came to support. I'm just gone.
Did Clem
You
go
are-
invisible?
It's not invisibility because that was a different number.
You're right. You're right. Don't
God.
look it up quite yet because I have a thing for this.
Oh
I have
jeez.
like
Okay.
I have a whole thing for this.
Okay.
I'm
but-
concerned, but
Yeah.
sure.
All right. And that will bring it
Sorry
to
to give you a false sense of comfort and support.
it's not as bad as it seems. I promise.
Oh
None-
no, it's fine. I'm
none
not
of these
worried about
really
that.
are.
I'm just like, poor Themis.
Oh,
I've
yeah?
got backup.
I had backup. But that would bring it to the battle mage. Battle mage Urissa. Oh wait, yeah, Urissa.
Can we have our NPCs touch the orb?
Yeah, absolutely. I will go ahead and let me see if
In which
Is the
case...
orb attached?
it is not, but it is heavy. It weighs about weighs about 80 pounds.
Yeah, never mind.
In which
Damn,
case
what the
then
hell?
It's
which
it's
case then
heavy. It's a heavy orb.
Urissa's gonna actually... Urissa's gonna Misty Step to the orb,
Okay.
touch the orb,
Mm-hmm.
and then dash back to the stairs.
You got it. All right, I will.
Or as far as I'm adjusting spells.
You got it. Okay, cool. And then full HP. That would bring her back up to 45.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome.
So, speed 30. So, where would a dash get her? Or speed 30 from the orb.
That would be. Hold on here. Oh, hold on. Let me. Right there.
And then do it again because we're dashing.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that checks. That checks out.
Yep, so
5, 10,
one-
15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, right here. Sorry, I'll let you move her. Right
That's
over
fine.
here.
So she's
Right by
now
the base
there.
of the stairs. Oh, one
Good enough.
one further up. Other side.
One.
If you-
There.
Yep, you got it. All right.
Good enough.
Awesome. Sorry, I didn't mean to like move her before.
A mage with only half her spells. It just seemed like a bad plan.
Well, the good news is, just back up at full. Let me go ahead and bring her HP back up to 45, and that would bring us to the assassin. Followed by
Theron is
Simeon.
going to dash
Okay.
to the orb.
Okay.
No further
Ooh.
actions.
Nice. And you can actually go ahead and, because that's a free object interact to touch that, so you can go ahead and heal Theron back up to full. I may have made a mistake.
Muha, muha, muhaha.
But anyone that touches it that is sworn to House Dhuurniv can't do it again for the 24 hours. I guess that's the trade-off. Simeon.
Simeon is going to use his bonus action to have Theron move 30 feet back towards the door, and he's going to take a dash and get 80 feet up the stairs.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so go ahead and move Theron, and that would put you... Let me get my fancy measuring tool here. You said 80 feet of movement?
Correct.
You would be able to push through and swing around into this space. if you wanted to.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay, the only way to get there, though, is to risk an attack of opportunity from one of the guards.
Because I gotta move out of the square that Themis is in.
Yes. Or you can stop 10 feet short at the top of the
I
stairs.
was gonna say, wait a minute, but if that guard's frightened,
No, it's the other one. It's the guy. It's the not the fellow in front of you. It's the one fellow up to the north.
that's fair.
Although he's only frightened of you
Yes.
for now.
Yes. You recognize the guard uniforms, and you can see that grease has been cast on the floor, and there is one of the clerics who is prone. This seems like a study, and it's not fortified. And the individuals here seem not like necessarily hardened warriors that were prepared for you. This is a library.
There's no fighting in the war room. I'll take the opportunity attack.
Okay. All right. That would be from a one-handed spear attack. Yep. Okay. 10. Which I believe
Miss.
this is. Yep.
Riposte.
Okay. If you want, yeah. And you get sneak attack. Wait, does riposte get sneak attack? It should theoretically, right?
Riposte is just a melee weapon attack, so I
So
would
yeah,
think it does.
yeah. Why not? Fuck it. Show me a riposte with sneak attack.
A 22.
Yes. Okay. I know it's not technically your turn, but I'm gonna go for it. These are guards that are doing their best, but you are the Stormwatch. So
Doing one better.
yep. Again, as you push through, you're able to just kind of do it. You do a little spin move, push one into the other, and just kind of put a hand on the guy that's frightened in front of you on his shoulder, spin around, and also do another one of those cool jump slashes or thrusts, and right through the clavicle, and all the way through, out the other side, starts to spurt on the artery, dramatically and slowly, onto one knee, drops the spear, is hunched against the wall, and is just slowly bleeding out. Okay. Is that it for Simeon? I think that's everything. Jeff might be frozen, but I believe that was just about everything. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it to Inquisitor Aerith. Jeff, I think you froze for a second. You good?
Yep, that's it for me.
Okay, awesome. All right, on to Aerith.
I guess. There's no one else here, so with all those people, I mean, she had a target, so she'll run up the stairs. So 5, 10, 15.
5,
or something like that.
15.
Whatever it takes to get upstairs.
20. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is she going to dash?
How far does she need to? Does she need to dash to get up there?
That would be, yes. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would be at the bottom of the steps. And then that would be another, at least another 5 feet to get to the top of the steps. But 30 would put
15,
her right here.
because it's 15 to get to... Oh, because she was only right here.
Yeah, so that would be the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because the wall extends like a little bit. It's so like she couldn't really like.
So she couldn't diagonal. Okay.
Right. At least not there. Otherwise, she would be able to, but just because the wall juts into that room a little bit on the map itself.
No,
so,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. She would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, if she can't really see anyone, she would definitely just, Can she see Thamus?
She would probably hear Thamus from there.
Hear Thamus? Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, no, she'll just run the rest of the way up.
Okay, with a dash?
Yeah, with a dash. How much movement, how far would that get her?
5, 10. Library. 5, 10, 15, 20. If she wants to push through, that would be right there. That would be 20 feet of movement. She would have an additional 10 feet from that position.
Okay. Fuck it, she does have a bonus action. She'll use Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Spiritual Weapon on the priest that is on the ground.
All right, you got it.
So I assume because they're prone, advantage on that.
Yep, and that's gonna be. Let's see if I have a sword. Just a sword.
She'll cast it at 4th level, so it gets an extra damage die.
Ooh, that's a nice looking sword. Okay. Show me spiritual weapon. That's an advantage.
16.
Yeah, that'll hit. As you see this sort of drowish blade just start to spin in the air, kind of making these pulses of shadowy energy. All right, 13
13
damage.
force damage.
As it onto the prone Red Plume priest, war cleric, I should say. All right, awesome. Is that it for Aerith?
That will be it.
Okay, and that will bring us to our mage friend, who is shielded from opportunity attacks from y'all, and is going to just run up the steps.
Oh, it's like mage friend or actual not friend? Because I'm
Not
like,
friends,
I don't
not
think that's
friends.
my friend.
Yeah, the enemy.
But
Yeah.
So
did
they're
he-
just
Friends.
dipping out.
Yeah.
But did he get in the Shield Guardians?
Ooh, yes, he did. Okay.
Man,
Spirit
So that
Guardians.
that
is
guy.
a wisdom saving throw, right?
I just had it. Make me.
Okay, so roll
Yes,
again.
wisdom.
Okay. Yeah, this guy sucks. All right. 16, so half damage, and all right, 8. All right.
God damn it.
Okay, 8 damage, and he is going to run up the steps. Where? 5, 10, 15.
Was he just on the stairs in front of us?
5, 30. There's a stone wall that separates. I guess there's a stone wall divider,
Okay.
and
Yup.
then one more misty step.
Bloody hell.
Okay. Gonna go ahead, and that's gonna actually have to be at 3rd level. He's running out of spell slots. That's the good news. I promise you, he's running out of spell slots.
The bad news is he's not out yet.
Right. And back to Famous at the library.
Alright.
There's a guard in front of you that is terrified of you, so you can just bop him. He's shaking in his boots.
Yeah.
And at the top of the turn order, that's when we're going to do a full roll for Init, for we're going to add the other guys on.
Let's go with the obvious. Let's do that.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
Good question.
Actually, that would be a 16 if this is lined up correctly.
16 does hit, which is exactly what you need.
Even better. So first attack. Take 10.
Okay. Did you that smite that we had. Do you want to save that or use it here?
I'm saving it for the annoying mage.
Awesome. Okay. All right. 10 damage.
10 damage, and
All right.
then second attack.
Yep. That'll hit.
It's going to be over 20.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there we go. There's the trade-off. Take 4 bludgeoning.
Okay. Well, you know, that's just enough to do it as you just kind of just push this guy back and he doesn't know what to do. You just swing once into the chest, cave in his chest, and then swing up into the jaw. The jaw goes into the back of the skull, and he just falls backwards, gurgling in a puddle of his own blood. He is very much deaded. Unalived.
In which
Deadified.
case, then Famous would move a little forward,
Okay.
basically to clear up. You know what? We'll go there. Kind of clear up some space around the stairs a little bit, but not go anywhere near the grease. And go looking around for Clem.
Okay. All right.
Joke's on you. Clem's looking for Clem too.
Oh yeah, there used to be a bunny around here somewhere.
Clem, for a moment, you find yourself floating amongst a sea of stars, anxious to return to your friends. But in that moment, you can see the multitude of the cosmos laid bare before you. You can see raw magic of the weaving in and out. You can see the vast expanse of space, nebulas, and the heavens open before you. It is an incredible expanse. And then you hear what sounds like this low pulsing rumble, this and as you turn around, you can see this enormous, hulking, crustacean-like figure, impossibly large, with this gaping maw of jagged teeth that slowly opens as an astral dreadnought just appears in a roiling cloud of smoke. And as you say, oh shit, you hear another, and you have returned.
I'm going to tinkle a little bit as a free action.
Okay. That's fair.
Is that at the beginning
crab's
or the
name
end
is
of my
wrong.
turn?
That's a good question. Let's see. What the hell? What? Okay, there we go. 32. End of your next turn. Oh.
Okay,
that's it.
so I
That
just
is
get
it.
my free action tinkle.
Yeah, okay. That would bring, last but not least, that would be the Battle Mage. Okay.
Battle Mage is gonna go up the stairs.
All right. Battle Mage. Okay. 5,
30
10,
feet.
15.
Whatever a battle mage does.
Right. 15 feet would be where Clem is, so she has to move 5 more to get 20, and then she's able to move 10 more feet on this map. And she still has her action.
You know what? Let's put her here. Because I know we're gonna get all shoved around anyway. And let me read what you do. Oh, that's no good. You know what? Lightning bolt.
Okay. She can still move 10 more feet.
I did. I moved her to here.
Oh, okay.
10, but I'm thinking, honestly thinking it wants to be there instead, because we started here.
Yep.
Lightning bolt to get these two in the grease. And I just realized.
Yeah, that'll work.
I also just realized lightning on the grease might not be the best of bright ideas, but we'll.
You could try it, see what happens.
It's fine. It's just manure.
All right. In that case, we're going with lightning bolt.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of gross. Burnt manure smell.
Yeah. Show me lightning bolt. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so hang on. I gotta double check prone for dex saves. I don't think it has an effect, but
Oh, I think it does.
prone creatures. Let's see. They can have movement. They have disadvantage on attack rolls. Advantage in melee, disadvantage in range. But okay, yeah, no. So no penalty to dex save because they can roll. But that is gonna be dex succeeds, so half damage. It rolls out of the way, and the scout is fails. So the scout is immediately electrified. Oh, and actually, even with the fail, that's let's see, 34. Yeah, that will actually ignite the grease as it sort of begins to crackle with electricity and burn. And that cleric only has 14 HP, so even though he succeeded, both of them are going to get fried by that lightning bolt. As Eurissa just and lets out a scream and of rage. She just and just you can see her veins distended in her neck as both of them just fry. And she just almost out of breath from the rage that is unleashed therein. Excited for Eurissa?
That is it.
Okay, let's reset that to descending. That guy is dead. And there wasn't the priest on here. I already removed him. Alright. Let me go ahead and work my magic real quick on this screen. Take everybody that's on the GM layer.
The other
Put them on
cleric
top
looks
of
like he's
there.
hiding behind a pillar.
Layer. Would the assassin like to dash up the steps?
Yes, he would, as well as collect his thrown dagger as he runs past it.
You got it. 35, 40,
And
45,
except
50.
it is outside of Simeon's... Well, no. Simeon will tell Theron, keep going upstairs.
You got it. That would
I
place
don't know if that
him...
counts as using his bonus action before it's his turn.
No, that's okay. That would place him right there. Wait, no, sorry, one more. Right there. Either of those squares.
Okay, and so that was be the his 60.
Yep, that was a full 60 feet.
Okay. In that case, crossbow at the other cleric.
Okay, so cunning action dash.
Oh, cunning action. Is he a full rogue? Can he do that?
No.
No. Okay. In that case,
Okay.
that's Theron.
Okay, all right. NPCs are a little different. But Simeon, go ahead.
So Simeon will instead roll a d2. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh no.
Even I go up the stairs. I rolled a 1. In that case, Simeon is going to charge up to the other cleric.
Okay. All right.
No friends in melee, so this is just a normal roll.
Okay.
24,
Yes.
11 piercing.
All right. Right through the bellies. Looks down in shock. That it? Oh no, you have
Nope,
one more.
get one more time.
Yeah, that's right.
20
That'll hit.
for another 11, so total of 22.
Okay.
And that's all he's gonna do.
Okay. Ooh. He is going to try and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. Would you like to have Yarissa counterspell that? I think she would probably.
Yeah, if she knows that healing's going on, she is counterspelling that nonsense.
Yep. She's Engie, justifiably
Yep.
so. And you can see him try to heal the wounds, but there's just no magic coming out. And then you can see Yarissa's hand smoking as she's still. And he just looks up with pleading eyes. And that would bring it to Inquisitor Aerith. As an Inquisitor, she would most likely.
Bolt up the stairs. I'm getting that fucking mage.
Either or, yeah. She'd either kill that guy or run up the stairs. I'll leave the choice to you. But she still has her spiritual weapon. She can just hit the guy with the spiritual weapon.
Yeah, bonus action, hit the guy with the spiritual weapon.
All right.
Kind of like a floating crosscut with it.
Yeah, and it gets +2 to attack because you can have it like float above to do flanking. Close enough. So if you want to have her do that first, you absolutely can. Well,
Critical hit.
Nice.
yeah. Roll damage just for funsies. Yeah, her spiritual.
That is gonna be, yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, her spiritual weapon comes down on this guy just from above. Whoa, as he just, please, I just work for them, and right down into the neck, and it kind of like separates him in two with the force as he just a mess of viscera
We
onto
left him at 1 hit point before that, didn't we?
the ground. 5.
Yeah, like she's not even looking at him because she knows that the strike is just gonna kill this guy, and she's just bolting up the stairs.
Ooh,
So
the no look, just oh, that's so badass. That's so fucking badass. Give yourself inspiration for adding that part. 'Cause that was
okay.
cool. That was so
I'll take
cool. Just the please, I just work for dead. Nope. Up the stairs. Woo.
Yeah, running
Oh,
up the
so
stairs.
spicy. All right.
How far is this guy?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will. See, hold on. 10, 15, 25. One away from that. Don't want to spoil it quite yet,
No, you're fine.
because I will put her up there, along with her spiritual weapon. And I'm going to have the
Well,
War
the
Mage.
spiritual weapon only moves 20 feet at a time.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Because in Baldur's Gate 3, I can never get it. I can never get the spiritual weapon where I wanted it to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always trailing behind you.
Yeah. All right. Famous. You're up.
Oh, okay. So with dashing, she caught up, or?
Oh, dash. Oh, okay.
Because I was
yeah.
gonna say, like, yeah, if it's 30 feet, and she doesn't see the mage, then she'll dash to get the other 30 feet.
All right. So she is going to encounter the mage, and she's going to take a held action firebolt,
Okay.
which is a nat 20. And she's gonna take 13 fire damage. I'll take care of the token.
That's fine.
I would rather have it be a player reveal than an NPC reveal.
So okay, so the person, are they right next to her, or like how far away are they?
Like roughly 20 feet.
20, okay.
Thamus is going upstairs. Thamus is going upstairs.
Okay.
After a quick look around here and seeing everything well in hand, Thamus is going up.
I'm gonna make a DM decision here, and I'm gonna remove initiative, and I'm gonna say that after getting hit with a firebolt, she's gonna take cover at the top of the steps and wait for y'all. Because the battle mage is fighting now. He's not running anymore. She has him cornered, but there's more to it. So, unless y'all want to argue against that for any specific reason, but otherwise I'm gonna say we're gonna be out of initiative and pick it up from the top. Everybody cool with that? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and group you all together. It's not gonna give the enemy any advantage against you. I wanna let you know that as well.
Let us go forth and hit him.
Because it is almost bedtime for me.
Yes.
Yar.
Let me change the music. I'll put the spiritual weapon in the back. There's not a dead priest there. And I'm gonna say only one, maybe 2 rounds will pass for purposes of timekeeping for spiritual weapons and other things of that nature. But for now, we're going to switch it up briefly. Play. As you emerge to the top of the tower, braziers of roaring flame give way to a translucent barrier that dissipates, revealing the whole of Shadowdale before you. You can see the Matrons, thanks to the fly spell from the High Matron, soaring outside of this translucent barrier, launching beams of magic down below, to and fro, shooting their weapons and their shadow lances. As they do, the stairs descend up to one final level, but this tower opens to an impressive vista before you. And as your senses begin to reel, you can see that you are much higher up than you should be. As you emerge into this magical threshold, you can feel the heaviness of reality almost shifting. Actually, this music is a little too intense. Hang on, I'm gonna put it's good, but I want to put the other one back on. It's too fast.
Ooh, intense.
If it was just a little bit slower, it would have been perfect, but I'm gonna put Edge of Uprising back on. I almost had something perfect. Oh, nope, I went to copy.
It honestly felt like a God of War moment, like, oh, here comes the big bad.
Kind of slowly walking from Yeah, this is a good vibe. Slowly walking out from the shadows, sort of flanked by 2 Red Plume knights. You can see an individual clad in gold and red armor, a billowing Red Plume's cloak behind him, just emerge from behind an alcove here. And as the rest of Shadowdale looms large below you, several hundred feet on the ground, and you feel the magic of the tower taking hold. This individual in full plate, one shoulder is a roaring golden lion, just steps forward and just, "Oh, the little whelps have come to play, have you? I am afraid you will go no further. This little insurrection of yours is at an end." And just kind of waves his hands, and you see bolts of lightning, just almost like a Tesla coil, just begin to emerge from above. And you hear the distant muffled screams as the 3 sisters fly by the window, are hit by this, each hit by one of these bolts of lightning, as they just and seize up and are seemingly locked into position. Just their arms by their sides, they begin levitating up towards the top of the tower. And what was the name that you called? What was the name that these pathetic wenches called our finest soldier? The new governor of Shadowdale? Sure, you have colorful names for him. Don't be shy now. And Inquisitor Aerith just kind of turns towards you and just, "Melkath." Oh, quite right. But this ends here. Melkath has been masking how well and how much of this tower's magic he has unlocked. And all of you have walked right into my trap. Like flies to shit. Because you are insects, vermin, unworthy of existence. And you will be put down as such. I'm afraid not. But now, I'm afraid that you must die, screaming. It's no better than any of you deserve. And just takes a blade from his back. Where is he? I didn't know you were gonna get to the top of the tower that quick. Just kind of worked out that way.
I was gonna say, we got there that quick?
And the blade just begins to pulse with this sort of shadowy, dark magic that makes you nauseous, sick to your stomach. And it's almost disgust that you feel, but it is charged with like this blackened shadow flame. And you just, now my little insects, come and meet your death like good little dogs. Your matrons are already lost. And just holds up the blade and taunts you. Come, meet your end. That's where we're gonna end the session for the evening. Woo! Yeah, this is basically the worst of the worst. This is the Inquisitor. This is the High Inquisitor of the Red Plumes. He is like, yeah, the worst of the worst.
He'll be fun to fight.
Yes, he'll be fun to fight and mercilessly eliminate. Thank you, Rodolph. Thank you, everybody. And yeah, this guy is and good villain. And again, I thank you everybody for bearing with me. Big content warning again for Stormwatch in the future games for shitty people like this, right? But they're there to be destroyed and for you to fight and overcome. So, but they seem to have captured the power of the Shadow Tower seems to have captured the Matrons and brought them higher above, allegedly from Malkath the Vile. So you have probably the most disgusting person in all of one of the most disgusting people in all of Faerun standing before you, and your challenge lies ahead. Let's bring it to Ange. Ange, what do you got going on between now and a couple of weeks when we get back from PAX?
Yeah, pretty much my big plans for is PAX Unplugged. Other than that, I'll be around here. I'll be on Animazing Radio talking about anime and whatnot. So you can check that out. But yeah, that's right now all I got.
Okay, all right, awesome. And Nick, hello. What you got going on between now and next Stormwatch game?
Hello. Every Friday, I am back for Season 2 of Mr. Makani on Precarious's Twitch. Our premiere was last week. So I will be doing that. But other than that, yeah, just here every Monday for this. Every other Monday for this.
Awesome. Thank you, thank you. Just gonna pop over to Twitch real quick to see who is there. And then we got Jeff/Fathagan. Hi, Jeff. What you got going on?
I don't have a whole lot going on these days. You can definitely always catch me out in the Discord, where we hang out and talk about all things. Honestly, it's a very wide-ranging conversation and a very varied group of folks. But I do hope to see you all there. And plus, there's plenty more shows to watch on this channel all week. Essie, I don't know how you do it all, but you got plenty of games to run here.
Yes, we do. All right, and let's see. All right, and yeah, we have PAX Unplugged. There is no Margreave tomorrow because of PAX Unplugged, and there is also and we have a Discord as well. You can hang out with other queer witches who love TTRPGs. If you're queer or a witch or you like any of that stuff, please join our Discord. Say hello to the other almost 200 queer witches that we have gathered together in a Discord server. It's an amazing, thriving community, and it's because our community is awesome. Thank you all so much for being amazing. Be queer, do crime. We love you so much. Use your privilege to help others if you got it. And if we learn anything from Stormwatch, punch a Nazi. When it is safe to do so. And also donate to bail funds. You can donate to a bunch of bail funds, and it's kind of like a give one, take one kind of thing, right? So yeah, we bash the fash. And you can see us at PAX Unplugged if you want to stop and say hello. We'll be there with one of our admins, Garnet, and we'll be back here next Wednesday with more of Phandelver and Below. The episode is 5 and is titled Phandalin. They're going to Phandalin. So check out Phandalin 2.0 x Zhentalar, and yeah, that'll be fun. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and raid our friends over at the GameFox TV. The GameFox TV. Say hello to them. They're really cool. They're super cool. They're super amazing. Friends of the channel. Currently playing, it looks like a really cool game. It is Murdered Soul Suspect, and also super nice people, and they have a really cool Discord server and community there as well. So we're gonna go say hello to them. They're amazing, and we hope to see everyone over there. So thank you, everybody, and we'll see y'all at PAX Unplugged. Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Adios.